Morning. That, oh, it's cold, is where we parked. We weren't moved on, we didn't see anybody, and we're just about to move Freddie back over into the main car park. This is a big car parking area, but we're going to move him back into the main car park in case he gets in the way of any pictures when other people turn up. But yeah, fantastic night's sleep, although little because it is early. Yeah, this glorious location. Just hoping we get some sun in a little while.
Good morning, good morning.
You ready?
Yes.
Let's go and
always ready.
Take some pictures, Santa Claus. So you've been with us for quite a while now, and when we do our photography, we always say you've got to be in it to win it. And it looks like this morning we're not going to win it. You can see the sky there is perfect. So we've got the light. The clouds moved its way through, but because the sun's so low, Fred is now in the way. So I'm just going to quickly jump in and roll him forward because it's casting shadow. Not good, but good, if you know what I mean. So an absolutely awesome morning in the end for us. Maybe not as exciting for you. However, we managed to stay here. So if it's off season, we got speaking to some locals who were staying there. I just saw a wild fox come up sniffing around the rubbish, and I couldn't take a picture quick enough. Well, I did take a picture. This is it. It's rubbish because I was on the wrong settings. I just quickly turned it on fired because I knew he wouldn't hang around as soon as he saw me, and I couldn't track him. But yeah, an incredible morning. The sun's just gone behind a blanket of cloud now, so I think we've got our picture. I'm not too sure, but I'm not wanting to move from this area, not fast anyway. It's incredible, and it's on the main route really, guys. You don't have to detour much to come and have a look at this, and it's well worth it. Any vehicle can get here. It's full of cars, motorhomes. It is a dust track, but it's absolutely well ground down. So yeah, really smooth. So yeah, for us, a great morning of this unusual looking rock. Covering an area of over 42,000 hectares, the Badlands Reals is a semi-desert area in the southeast Navarre region bordering Aragon. The soils here are made up of clay, chalk and sandstone, all of which are easily eroded by the water and wind, creating the canyons, plateaus and interesting tabular structures that you see here.
sat here
Oh, there goes mountain bike.
like it's the middle of winter.
I've decided that it's time for another review. Don't turn off, please don't switch off. You might like this one because it's about another power bank system and it's called Claire. What she comes with is 3 solar panels. Her output's average, especially for the amount of sun that she consumes before she actually wakes up and gets going.
I'm better with the sun.
But much like a power bank, the sun does energise you, doesn't it?
Yes.
It just makes you feel good. Oh. As them rays start to warm up. It's going to be lovely today, I think, as well. So if you're new to the channel, we're Claire and Tony and we do a little bit of travelling in a van. We're not full-time van lifers, we just enjoy life in a van. It is nice here. But what we like to do is go and explore and find places. And on this adventure I think we've done that. And this old riverbed, left over from the Ice Age, is incredible the way it's sculptured the landscape. And there's a lot more to see around here. Them tracks go on for miles. So we'll go off somewhere in a little bit and we'll settle down for an afternoon, maybe a picnic, charge our batteries with the solar and the Delta 2 there. So yeah, lovely place. The roads that lead to this area are mainly ballast and gravel, suitable for all types of vehicles. And if you leave the main car park, keeping the sculpture rock on your left and head northeast, you find a massive ring road that takes you to other spectacular scenery in this area known as the Badlands. What an extraordinary place. Guys, I think you could spend a week travelling around here. We've only done a few miles up the road. We keep stopping, taking pictures. It's absolutely incredible, wonderful place. And we'll try something a little bit different now. We're in a little tiny gorge. We're going to do a little bit of close-up photography because the scale of things here really difficult to perceive. There's a landscape photographer that we follow on YouTube, and wow guys, his videos, if you're into photography, then go and check him out. His name's Thomas Heaton and he's just incredible. Now if he came to this location, massive vistas, massive landscapes, he would find something abstract in probably a metre square. He's an incredible photographer, landscape photographer, and his vlogs are so enjoyable. So even if you're not into photography but you want to see some wonderful locations, go over to Thomas Heaton's channel. He is phenomenal and also an inspiration. I tell you that for nothing. What a photographer. see there that the compressed sand has turned more to a rock, but it's still incredibly fragile. This place has got so many different areas to explore. Like I said earlier, you could easily spend a week here just moving from place to place. The only downside to it is in high season the rangers will be out, so you'll with the rangers patrolling you'll have to leave here by 7 o'clock at night. But other than that, what an amazing place. Lunchtime, let's get it on. Blooming tasty. So again, tomatoes, courgettes, onions, mushrooms, a tomato sauce and a little bit of chorizo. Done. 5 minutes. Camper van, 5-minute meal. And you can just use one fork. So we're going to spend some more time around here, but there's no use in bringing you. I think you've seen enough and we don't want to bore you, that's for sure. What an incredible place. I can't tell you how good it is without keep repeating myself, which I know I've done loads in this part of the series, but it is well worth that detour to come and have a look at. You'll be amazed, and there's been motorhomes going around and everything, so the world's your oyster, as they say. So we're now making our way out of this fantastic area. Extraordinary. We was just debating whether this has been one of Freddie's biggest adventures. It's definitely been up there. I wish that we were able to do Norway, Scandinavia, Denmark, Germany, Sweden and Norway again. And maybe that'll be something on our radar for the future. My thoughts on Spain, personal thoughts on Spain is it's beautiful. And there's a reason why people come here, because of the weather. You find locations like this that are out of this world, but there's loads of litter, loads of graffiti everywhere. Would I come back here again? Yeah, of course I would, and we've not touched hardly any of it. Of course we'd come back again, but mainly for the same reason you guys do, for the weather.
So, I mean, Spain, this part, and Andalusia up towards the Pyrenees as well, absolutely stunning, the beautiful scenery. But let's say, the towns, the coastline, down the east coast especially, not really for us. And the campsites, they pack them on, absolutely ram them together. And even the non-campsites, all the motorhomes, they were sort of inches apart. So not what we're looking for at all. As you know, we like to get out and about and be on our own.
So I can see the Pyrenees looming in the background now, so it won't be long until we're putting Freddie to the test climbing them big hills again. There you go. So let's, it's been a long day. Let's go and find the parker. coming out of the barrenness of that desert and then finding this massive reservoir is complete contrast. It's absolutely beautiful. You can hear all the different birds, the wildlife. It's incredible, and we can't relax. We've got to get down there and take a picture. There's a tree half in, half out of the water there, which is quite nice. There's not much in the background, but it's still quite nice. And just hearing the birds, the amount of different birds here. We've done it again, folks, we've done it again. So it's quite impressive the way that this reservoir is swollen and killed off the trees in here. So both me and Claire are taking a composition of the same, we are taking a photo of the same subject, but two different compositions. Beautiful, beautiful day. Wow, you don't get many days like this, folks. Everything has just gone to plan today. It's been perfect. The perfect day. So we're all set up here. I've just been challenged to a skimming session with Claire. I've just walked up here. Typical. There she is practicing her skimming. So let's have a little look, shall we? Let's see how we get on tonight's contest. Oh, this could be double points for Ludo. What are you using? Mud? What have you found then?
Basically, yeah, it's mud. It's dried sediment. So the floor comes up and then goes into pieces.
Oh.
But it's quite nice for skimming.
Go on then.
When it works.
Demonstration?
Hang on.
No, hanging on.
It might not work, guys.
Oh, three big ones.
Three. So Tony's go. My go.
Hang on, let me take a few steps back. Well, just in case you do one of them side
Health
swipes.
and safety.
Health and safety first. I want mud in my mouth. Wow, you got the hang of that.
Yay! Oh. Whoa.
So I'm just taking my stuff back down at the water's edge. I expected the sun to move round a little bit further than it has, which is good for us because we're getting some soft golden light on the little lone tree in the water there. So I'm going to see if I can snap another picture of that.
Life is in a stream. The ocean called for you and me. Still, I'm in this game, but without my closest friend. Fear, it's leaving now. I waited here, but nothing came. So I close my eyes, 'cause you reflect in everything. It's shining through. The light in you, it shines so true. The light in you. Free, feel free to
Today has been the perfect day. So from leaving the desert area today and then coming up to here, we couldn't have asked for a better park up, to be fair. There's park ups all along the reservoir, different places, loads of different car parking areas. This one is very obvious as you come onto the reservoir, so I'm going to put the what 3 words to the road into the reservoir. Just follow that around and take your pick, guys. And there's a big proper car park down the end there, and there's no signs there for no overnight parking. And that's, I tell you what, to be fair, for Spain, that's one thing I've been really impressed with, is that there's no pay and display car parks anywhere. Not even in Benidorm there wasn't any pay and display car park where we stayed overnight. And some of these other locations, so some of them, all the other locations, we've never ever had to pay for parking.
The only one we paid for was because it was supposed to be overnight at the place we just came back from, Cuenca.
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 Oh yeah, that's
we
right.
did have to pay at Cuenca.
Yeah.
But that's because it was a specific parking area for motorhomes to stay overnight.
But yeah, all the other places, locations, the visiting places, attractions, nothing we've not had to pay. So great. And this scene out of this window is just incredible. Happy park up. But now it's time for Whoopass, Ludo. I'm going to warn you now, guys, there's a bedroom scene coming up.
No.
Clearing her gym jams. Out of the bed, lazy bum.
No.
You need to tidy up and get on the road. Don't hide under all the blankets. Claire's absolutely right. It's freezing in the van, but you take a step into the sun and it's beautiful. I don't know if you can hear, but the birds here, I don't know what they are. Maybe you'll be able to tell me. Let's see if we can pick up on some of these bird noises. Not too sure, you tell me, folks. Any of you Twitchers out there that know what they are, then drop it in a comment and inform us. So every now and then you come across an area or a place where it's just magical, and this is one of them spots. It's not too dissimilar to some of the spots we found in Sweden on the side of the lakes way back. And it also makes you ask the question whether it's right to move on, because this is a place where you could spend a week for sure. It's so peaceful here. There's not one sign of litter, no tissue, no nothing. So I do beg you guys that if you do come to this reservoir, I'm sure it's not you anyway, but you never know, people do drop on and off of the channel. Don't leave any trace behind. It's an incredible, remarkable place for wildlife. So the last thing we want to do is start littering the area. They'll just shut it off if we did. So, but anyway, yeah, when we got up this morning, it was like, oh, should we stay another day? There's not loads to do here other than just sit and look at that reservoir and the different birds that are flying around. It's just beautiful. But we've still got a long road ahead. There's still plenty to see. So we're squaring up, ready to go and hit the road again. Oh, we're all squared up.
Yeah.
The AVF blankets on.
It is.
Not had any breakfast though.
No,
We run out of breakfast.
we have. We've got Madeleine cake.
That'll do.
You can have Madeleine cake.
Alright. Let's get the show on the road.
Free